Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and in this video we're going to be taking a closer look at my top 5 favorite tobacco fragrances ever, and these are going to be my designer fragrances. Now of course tobacco is one of my favorite notes. I love the notes of vanilla, I love amber, I love a few other notes, I love plum, but tobacco is also one of my favorite notes. And there are times, especially in the fall and winter, when I really crave this note. So these are the fragrances that I wear when I crave the note of tobacco. Now this is a list that I put together, and in order for the fragrances to make this list, I must have them in my collection. So there are a lot of really great fragrances out there, some of which I just don't own, hence the reason why they didn't make this list. So with that being said, let's not spend too much more time talking about it. Let's go ahead and get into the list. So I'm going to start it off with number 10. And I wanted to include this fragrance in there because it's more like a dry leaf tobacco. It's not really a jammy, thick, rich tobacco. This one is by Versace and it's called The Dreamer. I know a lot of people who used to wear this fragrance in like high school and when they were younger. And it's a really nice scent from the house of Versace. Definitely make sure you check it out. Number 4 on my list is a rather festive composition, and I wore it a lot over the holiday season. It's by Burberry. This one is called Burberry London. Now it has tobacco, but it's also accented by several spices. I know definitely cinnamon is in there. It also has some resins, some tree resins, that kind of make this one smell like a Christmas tree. I have also said that it smells like a cinnamon scented potpourri, and I'm gonna definitely stay strong with that. I really do think it smells like that. It's a great scent. Another one that I would recommend you check out. Number 3 on my list is one of my favorites of all time. I really mean it when I say it. This one is by Dolce & Gabbana, and it's called The One. Now this fragrance is now available in a couple different concentrations. There's the Eau de Toilette, there's also an Eau de Parfum, which is a slightly darker bottle. Some people say the Eau de Parfum is a little bit richer and a little bit bolder. It's the same exact formula, same exact composition, but of course that initial impact that you get, that initial smell, it is going to be a little bit richer when you're smelling it in Eau de Parfum strength. So definitely a really nice one. It has some fruity nuances in there as well. Very mature, sort of manly composition. Love wearing this one. Number 2 on my list is a favorite. It's been a favorite of mine for a couple of years now. I know it's definitely a favorite in the community as well. It gets a lot of high praise, and it's a flanker of Angel Men by Thierry Mugler. And this one is called Angel Men Pure Havane, and it's supposed to smell like a Cuban cigar. Not really. But it does have a sweetness to it. It has some boozy notes in the opening. It has some fruity nuances in there as well. It has that patchouli note that you find in the original Angel Men. So it has a lot of notes that are utilized in the original formula, but it's different enough for it to be a good flanker. You know, one that's not going to be a redundant purchase. And I think that this one is an amazing offering from the house of Thierry Mugler. One of the best flankers. And then getting into my number 1 scent, you know, when I made this list, I wasn't thinking about how strong the tobacco note is. I wasn't thinking about, you know, how dominant it is, for lack of a better word. I was thinking about the overall smell that it produces. So whether it be a secondary note or a tertiary note, I'm really just looking at the overall smell. And I can safely say that it's been, what, 4 years now or something like that. In the past few years, there's no other scent that I crave more around this time of the year than this one. And this one is by Viktor and Rolf, and it's called Spice Bomb. Now, I know that this is a very popular scent. You see it all over the place. They have like 3 shelves for it, at least, in Sephora. But it's a great scent, and I think it's a good scent for a very good reason, because it does get a lot of compliments, and it's a mesmerizing smell, and the ingredients are utilized very effectively with one another. And listen, I think Olivier Polge, the perfumer behind this scent, is a genius. He did this. He also did The One by Dolce & Gabbana. I think he really knows his work, which is why he's going to be the next in-house perfumer for Chanel, if I'm not mistaken, as soon as Jacques Polge, you know, is officially ready to give up the throne. But these are my top 5 favorite tobacco scents ever, and these are all designer scents. So I would like to know if you have ever tried any of these scents. Please let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. I'm really looking forward to reading and replying to your comments. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future top 5s, top 10s, fragrance reviews, giveaways, unboxings, all that good stuff. So once again, everyone, thank you so much for watching. This has been Stephen with another video from Adolescence. We'll see you soon.